Hey guys, I know I'm a little bit late to the party, but it's been hectic. But I'm still excited to share with you yet another Hopium and Stellar development update from the highly anticipated Ashes of Creation MMORPG by Intrepid Studios. And this update was a bit surprising considering not even 2 updates ago they unveiled the Cleric archetype, which is why when they revealed the Tank archetype for this update, updated for Alpha 2, as it was showcased and revealed some time ago in Alpha 1, it raised quite a few eyebrows and spurred up the questions of when is Alpha 2 coming out yet again for the long anticipated MMORPG. In this development update, they focused on displaying the tank archetype skills. Note that they were pretty much all low level, and despite them being low level, like level 4 or something, the skills and the group play looks pretty damn fun and engaging. Interesting and minor detail changes include yet again character art updates, the environmental impact of skills, like skills affecting grass even more, and so on. We also got a nice look at yet another open world boss fight through the tank demonstration, along with aspects of the loot system, and of course, gear aesthetics, inventory management, and of course, some other things that will probably pique your interest as you watch the video. I've edited the tank archetype demonstration to cut out the fluff and also to emphasize an inspection of it for those of you who did miss the development update and are curious about what tanking may look like in Ashes of Creation. One thing to also kind of take away from the development update was that they declared they've gotten over 100,000 purchases of Alpha 2, which is at minimum like $200 per person, so you do the math, that's pretty insane. Before we go on, I want to give a shout out to Nice Gaming, as he's also a fellow ESO content creator covering Ashes of Creation, and he's also helping around the new Ashes Academy Discord server, the sister server of ESO University, which you can join through the video description down below. Enjoy.
Good. Here we have this other one. I'm going to activate some shield for us.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm coming down.
No, Amanda.
Oh, whoa. No.
Flawless.
I'm back up. It's okay. Yeah, just the boss, so we should be good.
He's on me.
Knocking him down. Oh, we need to get Keenan some heals.
He's out of range.
I like the, I feel like this is pretty strong damage mitigation from the grip.
Yeah, especially if you built up a bit of courage beforehand. Doing okay on mana.
Get him down, almost. This guy should have a mace for me, right?
Yep.
Ooh, he's got the Hammer of Corin. Okay. Looks like it has some physical penetration. Of course, these stats you'll see here are not the final stat. I don't want to quite reveal that just yet. But let me... It's just so good with the sound effects that are associated that Cat did on that bolt. Oh, it feels so good. Okay, looks like we're grabbing 2. Let me get aggro on the boss first. I'm going to need some heals. Let me activate my... yeah, you guys focus. I'm just going to build up... I'm just going to build up hate here on the boss. You guys focus down that ad.
Try and keep you both up.
I should be good. I have my grit active and I have my active block. You just keep Keenan alive. He looks like he's taking some damage.
Working on it. He's almost down.
How dare you? How dare this guy?
Group heal coming up.
How dare him? The Arborist Historia.
Ooh.
That was Wable.
Knocked him.
Oops.
Let me pull him over here a little bit. Come on over, buddy. Come on. Come to me.
Group heal coming up again.
Pulling him. Knocking him. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Easy. Nice. What has he got? Titan bark leggings? Sweet. We're almost there. I need that, of course.
Need.
And need. All right, we handled that guy with ease. Maybe we'll be okay with the Lord Oakenbane.
I think if we just, clear carefully, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep on clearing. I'm gonna pull the left side first. Stand by. Oh,
I would pull them like back over here because we'll have mobs on both sides of you.
dude. Yeah, let's go over here. Actually, let's go to the right. Man, I don't know if I can. I think they're socially aggro. Let's talk about this first one. We have a shield assault. Now, does this require a shield in order to use?
I would hope so, hence the name.
Yes, absolutely. Now, of course, I have the ability because of the GM cheats a little bit to use that ability without the shield, but I'm not going to for the purposes of this demonstration. But tell me a little bit about the shield assault. What is its intent as an ability, guys?
Yeah. So it's got a few things going on with it. I would say the primary intent of it is that it is how you engage an encounter. It's got a bit of a mobility. It's not like a super far charge like that carries you across the screen or anything, but yeah, there you go. But it's basically a way to engage with the enemy, get some damage out, and also grab some threat. It applies a pretty good chunk of threat in a small area in front of you, so it's really good at grabbing snap threat on like some high priority target.
And it looks like that this has a variable distance that's traveled. So essentially, like if I have a target that's directly in front of me right now, it's not predicated on having an actual target, but it is a templated attack. And if that target is immediately in front of me, then the distance traveled will be shorter. Is that correct?
Exactly, and you'll see some of that when we're actually in action. Right now, you're seeing the full distance. It's, again, a pretty short range mobility skill, but yeah, you can also just use it point blank on something, and it's not going to make you overshoot the target, and then you have to like reposition, because that can be kind of annoying with some of those skill types.
Awesome. And you said that this generates threat, but I see we have a second ability as well called Inciting Strikes. And if I use that ability, that's a forward cone AoE attack that generates additional threat and damage on targets impacted. Is that correct?
Exactly. That one's a bit more effective at AoE threat, so it's got a bit of a wider hitbox, good for grabbing multiple targets and cleaving them all. So that'll be what you'll be using if like there's a pack of stuff on us and you want to just get them all off of us. But not quite as much threat as the shield assault for one target. So each of them kind of has their utility there for aggro.
Awesome. Now, obviously, as part of our kit design, we want to encourage synergies, especially within inner kit synergy, but also with the party. And I see that we have two abilities, specifically Shield Assault as well as Tremoring Bellow. And Tremoring Bellow applies a status condition that can be promoted if there is an existing status condition on the target. So it looks like I can create the shaken condition, and then I can trip shaken targets with the Tremoring Bellow. Is that correct?
It's actually a snare. So if you use that on a snared target, so there's two components to that ability. It's got a shout component, which is a forward cone, and then it's all, as you can kind of see there, that shock wave that flew out, and it kind of extends past the second element of that, which is a PBOE around Steven. If you use that ability again, you'll see kind of like the ground kick up, and that's like the earthquake element of it. And that does damage, and that does what Steven was alluding to, where if your target is snared, then it will knock enemies down, which is our trip effect. Awesome. And one thing I forgot to mention on the shield assault abilities, it does apply a snare, so you've got a little bit of insert hit synergy going on there. It's a pretty satisfying combo to like charge in and then knock them down with a stop.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. And then also after that, we have another ability. Brian, talk to me a little bit about Grit and its purpose.
Yeah, Grit is some of your bread and butter mitigation skills as a tank. So if you're really getting some heat, you'll want to pop that. And if you haven't had it on for a bit, you're going to be generating stacks of courage. And the more stacks of courage you have, that'll give you increased damage mitigation for a certain number of hits.
And I noticed that I'm slowed when I used Grit, so really it's a very situational ability usage, depending on what type of situation you find yourself in. Also, this can be activated mid-swing in another ability, right?
Yep. The way I always refer to this ability is you can think of it kind of like an off GCD ability, where you can use it even though you have another ability activating so that it's really responsive and can be popped in like an emergency. You don't have to wait for that animation to complete or for that global cooldown to finish. You just pop it in instantly. Applies on and off, and it's toggled ability, so you can kind of turn it on and off at your displeasure.
Nice, very cool. And I see this Aegis is causing essentially a area of effect that our party members can live within, and if they do, I'm absorbing a portion of their damage taken pre-mitigation. Is that correct as well, Keenan?
Yeah, that's right. It forks some percentage of the incoming hit and applies it to your mitigation, not the party members.
Nice, very cool, very cool. All right, well, this kind of gives you guys a comprehensive overview. I'm sorry, in addition to that, we have a grapple, but that will require a target. And the grapple is missing some of the effects, as I said, work in progress, but we can still use it in order to kind of do certain types of engagements. So with that quick kind of demonstration, and if I can, there we go. Oh God,
Yeah,
I got the boss.
He's
Okay,
social.
I'm gonna grab the
Kill the
boss. You guys
Echo.
kill the Echo.
Yeah.
Take the boss back to his room.
Okay, stand by. Don't attack that boss. All right, good. Oh God, it hurts. It hurts. All right, I got the boss on the ground. Keep keening up. Oh God,
Ryan,
I'm holding the boss
I can't-
down.
can't keep up with it.
Okay, I'm good. Ignore me now.
Oh man.
Oh, so close. I'm gonna knock him down. All right, good, good, good. We're good.
Dropping at chains.
Nice. Oh, thank God for this active block. Knocking him. Alright, holding aggro. I'm gonna pull him inside of his mausoleum where he should be laid to rest appropriately. Come here. Follow me into your final resting place, Lord Oakenbane.
Ooh. He didn't like that.
Oh, he's going to sleep. Shh, just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Do it.
Rest now.
It's happening. I commit you to the ground, Lord Oakenbane. Well done, ladies and
That's a
gentlemen.
good fight.
That was good. I'm grabbing my need on the Titan Bark chest plate. And then now it is time to reveal the glory of our pursuits. I am going to equip said things. Oh, it looks so good.
Oh yeah.
It looks so glorious.
Jelly.
How's our art team so good?
I know. The art team is unbelievable. I mean, really. They're just so good. Well, everyone, I hope you